Hey guys, today I bring you another Wi-Fi battle. This one's against Cobanermani456, and me and Kobe have had a really difficult past with Pokemon. About 3 weeks ago, we started battling for fun. We were both noobs, we didn't know what we were doing, but every single battle we got a lot better, and we tried to get better just to defeat one another, and it was crazy because we were actually getting better at the game. But about a week ago, he stopped battling me to get some Pokemon or something, but I was still battling other people, so I was strategically getting better while he was getting Pokemon from somebody. I don't even know. I was breeding mine, but he was getting his from a friend or something. You know what? That doesn't even matter right now. We're gonna get right into the battle. He's wearing some purple. I don't even know what this is. He's always been wearing this. It doesn't matter. I'm still wearing the same thing because I really don't care. I'm all about the battles right now. So he brings out a Azumarill. The funny thing is, we both have a Azumarill on the field right now. Azumarill is a really good Pokemon to start off with. I don't know, a lot of people start off with him. But he goes for the Belly Drum. Big mistake, because I used to play rough. I do not want to see this Azumarill on the field. I went for the play rough because maybe he could have gone for the play rough, and I knew that. But I knew there was a low possibility that he was choiced. Since I was choiced, I'm going to switch out, even though Play Rough would have done a lot of damage to that Talonflame, to Excadrill. So I predicted his Brave Bird, and he actually does go for the Brave Bird here, and hits my Excadrill with that Brave Bird power. I'm not sure if he's holding a life... No, he wasn't holding a life orb, now that I remember. But he takes down half of my health, and my air balloon pops, and I'm like, oh my god, are you kidding me? But he gets that recoil. Not like it matters though, because it really doesn't. I try to take down his Talonflame with Rock Slide, but he switches out into the freaking Garchomp. But the Garchomp gets the Rock Slide, so I don't know. It really doesn't matter that he does. Since he switched in, it doesn't even matter if he flinched or not. I don't care. I switched out because I'm like, I'm not going to go against this thing. So I use Gliscor now. I'm trying to poison this thing. He goes for the Earthquake. Obviously not going to affect me. My Air Balloon popped on Excadrill, so that was a good play from him. But he withdraws freaking Garchomp, and I'm like, okay, who's gonna get poisoned here? Definitely gonna be the shiny Greninja. Nice and powerful shiny Greninja. As you can see, it's like black and red and white, and it's amazing looking. I really like how this thing looks. But anyway, I don't like the light blue thing on the top. I don't know what the heck they did there. So I go for Protect to get as much damage I can before switching out on the Greninja. Obviously, he's gonna go for the Ice Beam. So, I mean, Cobanermani456 is really noobish at the whole prediction thing at this point because, like I said, I strategically got better while he was trying to get some Pokemon. So, obviously, he's going to go for the Ice Beam again, and I predicted this. So, he goes for the Ice Beam again. Again, for the second time. And Azumarill eats it up completely. He gets poisoned, he gets hurt by the poison again, and I go for Play Rough, and it's over. But first he's going to go for this. It's not going to do much anyway. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it actually does. I mean, some damage, I guess. But Play Rough, you're not messing with the Play Rough. Even if it hadn't destroyed him, the poison would have. So, it's not like the Play Rough really mattered if it had killed him or not. It was going to be close to killing him. Actually, you know what? That doesn't even matter. It was going to kill him. So here, I switch to Pest Control, which probably you might think wasn't a good idea, but it was for me. I mean, that's what I think, at least. So, Lucario, I didn't want to lose a Pokemon. So that's why I did all these switches and stuff. But they proved to be really useful, actually. He went for the Bullet Punch here, and I'm like, ah, crap, I'm dead. Because this guy's going to go for the Close Combat, and you know that Volcarona can't take a physical hit. So I'm like, ah! But I live. I live! So I'm like, yes. The Fiery Dance is here. So, I like laugh at this point in the battle because he gets burned. So the Fiery Dance comes after the Quiver Dance. Obviously, I'm trying to outspeed this thing. So my speed, everything goes up. Everything goes up with the Quiver Dance. My leftovers come in, and I'm like, okay, it's time for the Fiery Dance. This thing is burned. Actually, hold on. He withdraws? Really? I didn't remember this part. Alright, so let's see. Okay. So the Fiery Dance is still here no matter what. And a Fiery Dance from a Volcarona with Quiver Dance already up is actually going to hurt Talonflame a lot. As you can see right there, it's actually pretty insane. So this guy is now going to go for the Brave Bird, obviously. Completely obvious, completely predictable, so I switch back out. And I'm like, you're not going to destroy me. So I bring out Excadrill, I'm like, oh god, I'm going to have to sacrifice Excadrill. But it's okay, because he's going to get all that recoil, so it's not like it matters to me, really. Excadrill at this point wasn't going to be much help anyway, because his air balloon popped, everything was just gone, so it's not like it was going to matter. It didn't seem like he had any stealth rockers on his team, so nothing was going to be good about keeping Excadrill, really. It didn't really matter. I wanted to keep everything else. I was aiming to keep all 6 Pokemon, but I guess it didn't work, so I lose one of my Pokemon at this point. But he's really damaged, I go for Intoxicator here, but because I know he can live any attack from this guy. He uses Roost, where I'm like, oh my god, wow, really? Okay, so I went for the Toxic here. Now the funny thing is, I didn't know this guy was going to go for Roost again. But for some odd reason, I knew that Kobe was going to do something like this and bring his health all the way back up. So when he used Roost, I was like, alright, cool. He used Roost, here's the Earthquake. And I'm completely speechless at this point because it's kind of funny. Because Earthquake didn't kill him, but the poison did. Which is kind of weird because the Earthquake, I mean, I really expected the Earthquake to kill him, but it doesn't matter. He brings out Ex-Husband. It's a funny thing because my Garchomp is named Ex-Wife, so I see what he did there. It's kind of weird. But anyway, he uses Outrage and it crits, and I live somehow. Are you kidding me? What kind of world am I in? But he gets badly poisoned. Poisoned Garchomp. It's not looking good for this man. I swear to God. At this point, the match is pretty much over, and he tells me this over Skype because we were actually talking in a group call while all of this is happening, and he tells me good game at this point. So when he went for the Outrage, I switched into a Azumarill just to, like, you know, troll. And he withdraws the Ex-Husband. I'm like, what are you doing, man? I have this Play Rough here waiting for you. But then he switches into this, and I'm like, oh my god, wow, what a nice switch. He actually switched into something nice this time. Play Rough actually takes, I mean, it's not a lot, but what Play Rough does to this man is a lot of damage. This is a freaking Aegislash in defensive mode, taking a freaking Play Rough to the face from an Azumarill. Oh, you know what? It's just a lot of damage from what, I mean, I don't know. From what it should have done, I mean, remember that Aegislash was in defensive mode. That's just a lot of damage. It kind of baffled me that it did that much. But anyway, this thing is poisoned. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you switching back into this thing? It's gonna die. So at this point, I'm kind of, you know, sick of it, and I think I used Protect again. Actually, you know what? I think I used Earthquake at this point. Now I remember. I didn't expect to live. I thought I was gonna die. I thought he was gonna use something else. But he gets poisoned here, and I'm like, this is a perfect time to use Protect. It's a perfect time to use Protect. So I use Protect right after this, and Ex-Husband goes down. I don't know why I'm getting ahead of myself. I always get ahead of myself. I mean, you always gotta think ahead, or else you're gonna lose. That's how I always think, at least. So Ex-Husband goes down. I believe he only has one Pokemon left at this point, right? And I still have 5. And my Excadrill is the only one that went down. Actually, you know what? He has 2, sorry. He still has African Goku, which I didn't really count because it's burned. So it's not even a threat anymore. This guy's a physical attacker. It's not going to do anything. The burn halves the attack. It's not going to do anything. So right here, I'm like, wow. Okay, what is this thing going to do? Nothing. So I use Earthquake on it. Right after this happens. Right after the break. Right here. Oh my god, okay, whatever. Okay, he uses Crunch. Wow, that's nice. Okay, so, Earthquake. I mean, I think the only way he could have... I don't even know if Close Combat with a crit would have done something. Probably. But it doesn't matter. We're not talking about crits right now. We're talking about realistic things. So, Poison Heal kicks in. He brings out Aegislash, and I'm like, okay. Predicting the Shadow Sneak, I switch out. I switch out into Talonflame. So, that Talonflame takes the hit. But he uses Swords Dance, and I'm like, okay, alright, I see you, Kobe. I see you right now. I see you going for this. He's trying to set up really, really nicely right now. And it actually works because I'm like, holy crap. I used Flare Blitz. No. This guy has 2 attack up on an Aegislash. Oh my god. And then this man goes for freaking Shadow Sneak. Wait, actually, you know what? The King's Shield. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Anyway, the thing is, he went for the Shadow Sneak, Flare Blitz, and then the match is over. because I lived that. I mean, if it would have been a crit, you know what? I gotta stop talking about crits because it didn't happen and it will never happen. I actually thought I was gonna lose Talonflame here. I told him this because of my Life Orb and the recoil and everything, but I lived with 2 HP. But anyway, that was a really good match. Oh my god, that was insane actually. It's funny how insane it was for me to have, like, I 5-0'd him and it was still interesting to watch. It was still like a long battle because of all the predictions. Yeah, that was just crazy. Sorry, I can't even talk. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to click like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.